Yo-ho, Jack Robbo, keeping it real, and I hope you are too. Anyway, as promised, we're playing Alone in the Dark. Not only are we playing Alone in the Dark, we've got it on max settings as well. I mean, the counter in the corner, I'll probably turn that off. Sure, it's Alt and R. Right, well, it's not working. Anyway, let's get into it. The standard experience with intended difficulty. Yes. What's this? Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, included hints and helpful highlights. For those who want to figure out everything themselves, no extra systems to guide the player. We'll do modern. We'll do modern to see how it handles. It's a frog! It's a frog! I love frogs. 10 out of 10 game. 10 out of 10. Uh-oh, there's a crocodile. No! Not the frog! 1 out of 10. Worst game. It's the Resi 7 intro. Graphics look good.
Your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
Birdies.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned a letter.
He mentioned a letter, see?
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
Ooh. A little throwback to the first one there.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
Waving a gun around does not
exactly
make
are we gonna
cooperative.
do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Let's just find him first. Please select a character. Apologies for the interruption, but I just want to say, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It's free, it helps me out, and you can always change your mind. Thank you. Emily Hartwood, Jodie, is it Comer? I believe she's actually from Liverpool, which is a bus ride for me. Edward Carnby, David Harbour. I like David Harbour, so we'll go with it. We'll go with him. Yes, now the character models look sick in this.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Pardon me.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Ooh. Chapter 1. Nice. Look for the way inside the house. Is this a random engine just suspended in the air? I actually knew this.
What do we got here?
I actually knew the little torch was there because I escaped. Kitchen garden key. Ooh. I think he does run a bit weird, but. Hello? Ching! What the fuck was that? What the fuck? At least we start with a gun. 1 minute, I'm just gonna drop the graphics because it's not running too well. Video. Because we were on the highest settings and my computer's only mid-range. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better and smoother.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Nah, I'm not getting in there. It does run quite weird. Hello, statue. Oh, hello. What's this? There's something down there. Oh! Come on, do the survival horror dance. Whoa, what the fuck? Got scared by the dodge move. Meow. Meow. So you can only dodge forward. Look at the water. No, we turned the graphics down, but it still looks good.
Inside a conservatory.
Shouldn't leave your key out in the open like that. The trees are whispering. Supplies. Pistol bullets. Whoa! It's because I've been playing Evil Within, and on Evil Within it's space to open doors. Nope. Ching! Can we take the hammer? Was it V for the torch? Indeed it was.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do. Didgeridoo. Have a poo. Rats. Family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, $0.25. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
You must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
That was a big file. Bullets. Looks like, oh! It's gonna be so hard to get used to that. Health. Search everywhere. Let's ransack this house. Is that just another way? Oh! Bacon! Brie! Rat poison. The Great Depression. All these like collectibles. Oh! Whoa!
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? Non-essential items that you find throughout the game. Completing sets uncover forbidden knowledge, sometimes even more. Some sets can't even be completed without playing both Carnby and Emily's campaign. Enemies. Old oven there. It's not very survival horror really with these. Cellar, there's got to be some booze down here. Who's putting handgun bullets in a fridge? I can't even say that word. Streetcar ticket, Lang, Nappy. The Crescent City. Should we still be exploring here?
I need the key.
Need the key, right. One sec. Let me just lock the game at 60 FPS. I think we may have a smoother experience then. So I've just come up here, right? Hello! Rats! Random purse. Yeah, I don't remember much of the first game since it come out before I was born. It's actually 32 years old. Floor plans. Nice. So we need to go down here to open the door for Emily. The plaza key.
Okay.
Pizza key. Someone's been getting the scan on. Locked medicine box. No, that key's not working. Lottie's
Sunday,
diary.
June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lady. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Interesting. Hold I to open map. Can't remember which door we come from.
I need the key.
That door's locked. Ooh! Oh, we're up here? We were down there before. Whoa, what the fuck's happening now?
Oh.
Is this the front door?
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau, and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home
Cassandra Beauregard?
verified. Dorsetto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Dorsetto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
Nice. Give you a lot of information on this. Rubber stamp for lost children. It's weird how do you have a zoom button? Forgotten which way to come in. That way. This is why you got the zoom button. Penis. To hitties. Locked. Cannot kick the door open. Oh my god, it's gonna take me so long to get used to that. Hello, how are you doing?
I need the key.
Need the key. Need the key. I'm glad you're doing good, and I'm alright, thanks. Just chilling.
Thanks.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Heartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
I love the music.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor.
Bullshit,
It's the
Emily.
first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
See if we can dig up any clues, see? Oh, the bloody... One sec. Still working on this. I haven't done them. We need a key. For some reason my stream's broke it did. Right, so let's investigate. Weird skull. Weird skeleton. 2 bears. Commonplace
Every
book.
night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Pirosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
You can tell it's not a AAA game because, like, the character models.
Kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out? I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Picture frames. Ooh.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one.
Reflection. I'm guessing that's Jeremy.
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm wearing a trilby, see?
Miss Hartwood. Emily?
Yeah, the original Xbox was amazing, wasn't it?
What the hell is going on? Where Where am I?
What the fuck? Yeah, Fable 1's an amazing game. Like, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, the animations aren't... Hang on. Fucking loaded on... What the hell's that? Excuse me, sir. I'm a private investigator. Put your hands where oh my fucking god! Oh Jesus! Oh, getting attacked by some moss. Ah! Oh. You dodge and he still gets you. What the Jesus Christ? What's the heal button? Oh fucking Jesus! Oh my god! Where's my inventory? Investigation.
Detective Convict could...
That was spooky, that wasn't it? Getting attacked by some fucking moss man. It's looking a bit Silent Hill down here.
I can't go that way.
Damn. Nice.
What the hell is going on?
Items can be thrown at enemies or used to distract them. Press Q quickly to throw or hold Q to aim. Oh. Looks damn good, this game, doesn't it? It's not running fantastic, but it looks good. Can only carry 5 healths. How do I heal though? Oh, there's not stealth mode, is there? To G. There we go. It's the problem with mouse and keyboard is you have to try and figure out all the buttons. What was that screeching noise then? Oh, thank you. I'll take some of that. I'm guessing this is the corner shop I've got to search. A pipe.
Hey.
Oh fuck! Jesus Christ! Come on! Come on then! Come on!
My weapon broke!
Did he literally... Where did he come from? Was he just there in the bushes? I wouldn't even call that bushes, it's tiny. Did the enemies drop stuff? No. Bastard. Ding ding! Ding 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 ding! Imagine being alive at this like era in like Earth. There's a lot of weird stuff in the bins. So we can't go that way. Don't let me sprint. There we go.
I need the key.
Need the key. Hatchet!
I can't go that way.
Ding! One second. Stream keeps going weird. Don't know why. Fucking pain in the arse though. Trying to stream and then the stream's not even working. Right, well. Did you say investigate the corner shop? Guessing that's it there. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Come on then! Oh shit! Unexpected error. 1 second. Still. Don't know, just does not like streaming this game.
Let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you
yeah, especially with them.
Compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
One second. This has been a fucking pain in the ass. We've got no connection for some reason. Apologies. Don't know why it's been a bugger. Here we go. We're back. We're back. Preserved reptile. Nice. That dude had some keys on his belt. I wonder if we can get him. Oh, it doesn't even give you full health. I thought it did. So this place we're in is in Jeremy's mind, I think.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
What's our objective?
Detective Conby hesitated to
Find
buy
Miss
into
Jackson's
the
place to learn about Jeremy's talisman. Nice. No map of the area. Shit, panic, panic! Going through ammo a little bit here. This is where we started, wasn't it? Yeah, this is where we started. I wonder where we go. Let's see what keys we have. Objectives. There are 3 keys on the chain. One opens Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there are 2 belonging to DeCito. One at the clerk's office and one at the library. Let's have a look at the road signs. Rue de Bassin. Well, there's a gate down here. Is it that what we got the key for? What the hell is that? Ah, yeah, have some of that. What the fuck? What the hell was that? A fucking weird monster, that, wasn't it? Right. Pedro Street. Bassin Street. My guess is one of the keys for this. Yes, it is. Haha! I love that he's got the old camera as well for the... Oh god, I'd not like it here. Oh, thank god.
Oh.
Nice! Or maybe not so nice. Where'd it go? Did he just drop dead? That's bullets that. Look how tiny and hard to see that is. shit! At least they're quite easy to kill. Even though they look mad as fuck. Ah! You little shit. Oh shit.
I recognize it. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting. Talisman clue. The talisman's got a... Oh, I thought it was a key. An old talisman. Shaped over centuries, the engraving of the numbers looks less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. Is that antiquity? I don't know. The polished black stone, sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself.
I think it's meant for the talisman.
What was the thing before?
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Wasn't it like 853 or something? Or was it 358? Told you it's 358.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
He's trying to find a way to stop wasting ammo. Oh, wrong button.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
But why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. But he is crazy. And he's gone missing. Why?
Here. Try this.
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite.
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Safe returns. Chapter 2. Weird.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Forget it, I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Interesting. Repairing the boiler.
Saw you notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Oh. Room 6 key. Nice. Staff and patient
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Rorschach. Patient files. think that's just talking about the residents.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy. There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Yeah, we'll come back for you.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Take a look at the well in the kitchen garden. Right.
I need the key.
Not got the keys yet. It says investigate the well in the garden. Birdies. The library, we've got the library key. We found them in the French bit. French town, whatever it was called.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana. Thierry Bricklow, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of barrique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legrasse of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29,
Pardon me, Jesus Christ.
A tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Interesting. Well, what was that? Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here, but we're going to do the next one straight away. So, I'm Jack Robbo. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Oh yeah.